Yet I will be ripped apart before I choose a side. Yet the shadow of glass beneath my feet cuts this godforsaken street. Why can't we make things disappear? Steal the poison from our tears. Oh, crooked crosses pinned on the wall. Slow destruction of our childhood homes. High illusions, they're seen no more, no rocky crosses pinned on the walls. Slow destruction of our childhood homes. High illusions, they're seen no more, no
Mate, I've got like a million fucking tabs open here. Like, what's even going on? Like, I've got so many tabs open. Like, close, 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 close tab, close tab. You're getting closed. WhatsApp off. Everything close, 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 close. Right, there we go. Hello, people. Welcome back to the player ratings. Monaco 2, Manchester City 2. Fucking hell. That ground, man. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with us there. Yeah, we just can't get the job done for some reason. 2017 should have won the game. Today should have won the game for some reason. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with that stadium, mate, but for some reason we just can't get the job done, mate. Yeah, it's annoying. Nah, Sai doesn't come on the late night player rate. He only does weekend player ratings because he's got to get up early in the morning, innit? Smash these likes up if you've not done so already, guys. Get the likes up. Make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel. Yeah, a little bit frustrating, man. I can't lie. Like, we should have won the game, 100%. We've got to be more clinical. We've got to be. We need to develop a killer. I like that Haaland's not glazing it, man. I know like Haaland said exactly what I feel. I don't actually think we played bad. I thought we played all right, but I really do think we need to learn to kill off games. Yeah, we're coming out in that second half, mate, and we should have been flying at Monaco in that second half. We should have flew at them and said, "We're going to kill you, mate. Yeah, we're going to kill you off." Instead, we come out, we don't do anything for 25 minutes. Pep makes the changes. Yeah, good subs, really. Well, I rate the Nico sub. Nico, come on. Nico Gonzalez, come on. Change the game. We started playing well. And, you know, created a few opportunities, but we should have had that game done. We should have had it locked off, man. You know what I mean? And listen, we could talk about the penalty all day long, whether you think it's a penalty or whether you don't think it's the penalty. At the end of the day, I don't think the guy should be putting his foot up that high. But the game should have been won by that point because we should have been out of sight. It's put us on 4 points. We're probably now going to have to win the next 2 games against Villarreal and Dortmund to put us on 10. And, yeah, we'll probably need 6 or 7 out of the final 4. But obviously we play Leverkusen, we play Real Madrid. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough, but let's see where we're at anyway. Right, let's go through some of these players. Then we'll do the player rating, start with the goalkeeper, work our way forward as always. Let's have a look. Start off with Donnarumma. 90 minutes played. Made 1 save in the game. 2 goals conceded. Obviously, both goals couldn't do anything about. One was a pen. And the other one was top bins. If you want to see kicking accuracy and all that kind of crap there, whatever. Made a nice save, didn't he? On when he had to get down to his right hand side, really low, good save. Other than that, don't really remember him doing doing much more. Yeah, I don't know how Gavardio's got an 8.1 on this app, by the way. That's crazy. Yeah, not much Donnarumma could have done about either of the goal. The first goal was wild, like top bins, like what can you do? And then the second one was a pen. So made a nice save. I'll probably give him a 6.9. I'll give him a 6.9 chat out of 10. Citizen with a 6.5. Jeremy Doku goes at 6, 6.5, 6.7, 6, 6, 6.5, 6.5. Yeah. And you know what? Scott's spot on there. You know what? I'm still not seeing any sort of like material problems with his distribution. Yeah, I think his kicking is not even that bad, to be honest with you. So there we go. Thought Donnarumma was a penalty specialist. Didn't even go the right way. He's trash at saving pens. Right, yeah, let's move it on. John Stones. Oh, bro, I told you, man, before the game, I don't like John Stones right back. I'm not a fan of it. I thought the guy wasn't great today. 73 minutes played, 95% passing accuracy, 2 defensive contributions, 2 touches in the opposition's box, 5 passes into the final third, 1 cross unsuccessful, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 1 interception, 2 recoveries, 1 out of 2 aerial duels. Bro, I don't like him right back, man. This isn't reactionary. I said it before the game. I've never liked it right back. Don't think he's a good right back. I think if you're going to play him at centre half or don't play him. Don't think he's agile enough. Don't think he's quick enough. Not for me. Not for me. And you know how much I like John Stones. Yeah. I play him at centre back all day long, but no, I don't think he was great. I'd probably give him. I'd give him a 5.5. I don't think he was terrible. I don't think he was bad. I just don't think he was great. I give him a 5.5. 5.5 says Umar. David for 2. 5.3. 5.8. Colby says 4. 47 says 6. I can't. If you give him a 6, I don't really argue. Anything higher than a 6, I think you're glazing a little bit. I give him a 5.5. But yeah, just not a right. He's not a right back. He's not a right back for me. And like I say, it's not reactionary. I said it before the game. I've never liked him right back. Don't think he's a good right back. Centre half, I think he's mega. Rolls Royce. Right back. Nah, not for me, bro. I can't lie. All right, let's move to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz completed the most passes, 96 in the match. Player fact. Wow. Okay, 90 minutes played. Accurate passes, 96 out of 99. Defensive contributions, 10. This is a new website. I've never used this, by the way, so some of these stats are new to me. I don't. The Sofa score wasn't working. 1 successful dribble, 11 passing to final third, 1 out of 2 successful long balls, 3 tackles, 6 clearances, 2 headed clearances, 1 interception, 1 recovery. He won 4 out of 6 ground duels, won his only aerial duel, committed 2 fouls. All right, wasn't he? Don't think he was amazing. Don't think he was bad. Think he was all right. I'd probably give him a 7. I'd probably give him a 7 out of 10. His lack of pace, yeah. When Balogun spun him in the first half, bro, it's mad. His lack of pace is crazy. Which is why next year I drop him and I play Huzanov centre half. I play Gvardiol and Huzanov centre backs next year. But yeah, it was all right today. I give him a 6. I give him a 7. I give him a 7. 7.2, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. He was trash, says Mwazandi. I don't think he was trash. I think he was all right, bro. Right, I'll tell you someone that wasn't good, though. Probably his worst game in a City shirt for me was Josko Gvardiol. 90 minutes played, 1 assist, which will boost his numbers a little bit. Passing accuracy, 90 out of 93. 1 chance created, 6 defensive contributions, 1 block shot. What's that? Successful dribbles, 2 out of 2. 1 successful long ball out of 3. 2 tackles, 1 block, 3 clearances, 2 headed clearances, 2 recoveries, and some ground duels and aerial duels for you there. Bro, I thought he was bad, man. I can't lie. I don't think he was good at all, chat. I thought Balogun cooked him, mate, the whole game. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that Balogun. Never seen him before, but I've seen people been hyping him up and saying, oh, yeah, he's decent. I've never actually seen him in that. But I did not think he played well, chat. I really, really didn't. It's interesting because some people are saying, do you think he played him all right? Gvardiol 8. Oh, that's crazy, bro. For me, I thought he was really, really poor. M1 with a 4, Rohan with a 5. Yeah, I actually didn't even realize that, but someone just sent me the clip of he has a shot towards the end and he can just pass the ball to Haaland and he would have been through on goal. 4.5, 6.2, 5. I'll give him a I'll give him a 4. I'll give him a 4. I'm going to give him a 4. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Some people are giving like an 8, bro. He was good. 7. Oh, I thought he was bad, bro. I thought the guy got absolutely cooked the whole game. I thought he was rash. I thought he got cooked defensively. Man, nah, I thought it was all over the gaff. I thought it was all over the gaff. It was a collar, man. I don't put a collar down, Yosko, man. Yeah? Why you got your collar up for? Put your collar down, man. Nah, I honestly, bro, I'm not even like pushing. I genuinely just thought, I genuinely thought it was really, really, really bad. And the assist is the reason I give him a 4. If he didn't get the assist, I'd give him like a 2, bro. Honestly, man, I didn't think he was great. Someone that I did think was class, again, is Nico O'Reilly. Oh my days, this guy's so good, man. Yeah. Oh, I ain't know he's going to struggle getting back into this team when he's back from fitness, because Nico O'Reilly at the moment, top player. Yeah, top player. He's going to be up there with man of the match, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's definitely going to be up there with man of the match. Let's have a look at this. Nico O'Reilly won the most duels in the match. Yeah. 90 minutes played, got 1 assist, 1 shot, 2 chances created, 8 defensive contributions, shot on target. What else we got here? 3 passes into the final third, 1 accurate cross, which was the goal, 1 long ball, which was the goal, got dispossessed once. Last man tackle, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 1 interception, 4 recoveries, only got dribble past 1 time. He won 7 out of 11 ground duels. Bro, I don't know whether the guy wants to play a left back long term, but he's turning out to be a really, really, really fucking good left back, mate. Yeah, really, really good left back. I'm going to give him a high score. I'm going to give him. Did you hear the commentator glaze him saying, nah, I don't have the commentary on? Is that what he said? He's going to get an England call up soon. He probably is knocking on the door. I don't know if he's going to get selected this time. Yeah, I think next time in November, I think he might get selected for that one if he carries on playing like this. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8. Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. 8, 7.6. Yeah, I think 8's bang on. 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Look, Kev says, you sure you weren't watching a different game? Gvardiol was sound. Nah. Not for me. Hey, it's football, innit? Everyone has different opinions, Kev. But for me, I thought he was stinky, man. Right, let's go into midfield. Rodri. There we go. 61 minutes played. 95% pass accuracy. 1 chance created. 1 defensive contribution. Got dispossessed twice. 2 long balls. 1 interception, 3 recoveries, got dribble past once. He won 2 out of 6 ground duels, which is quite low for him. Won 1 out of his 2 aerial duels. I don't think he was amazing. And, second half, I definitely think that he needed to come off. I think that was the right sub. I thought we were a lot better in the second half when Nico Gonzalez come on the pitch, that's for sure. But, it's what, he's going to have these games anywhere he's not amazing coming back from an ACL. I don't think it was trash. I'd probably give him, do I give him a 6? Do I give him a 6? Yeah, I'll give him a 6. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I think he deserves a 6. I don't think he deserves to go lower than a 6. El Jefe says 5. Big Gamer with a 6. 6.5. Sherwin with a 3. Pyrex 6. Moazandil 6. 6. Clearly not 100. Oh, he's miles off his 100%. Yeah, he's probably played at about 65% of his total capacity. 6.5. 5.5. Looks to be kind of rusty because of the AC. Yeah, he's going to be rusty, and he's going to be rusty. Facts. He's going to be rusty. All right, cool. Who else we got in here? All right, let's do. I don't know who does the ratings on here, but how did Reinders get a better score than Foden? That's kind of a mystery to me. Let's do Reinders. Reinders created the most chances in the match with 3. Reinders hit the woodwork 1 time out of his 5 shots. 90 minutes played. 5 shots, 3 chances created. 1 of his 5 shots was on target. Hit the woodwork once. 1 dribble successful. 6 passes into the final third. 1 accurate cross out of 2. 2 long balls, both successful. 3 recoveries, got dribble past once, won 2 out of 5 ground duels. I don't think he was that bad, man. I know that there's been a lot of people questioning whether he should have been in the team. A lot of people saying he should have started Nico Gonzalez, but I think he was all right today, you know, to be honest with you. The thing is with this guy, yeah, even though, and I've said this a lot, yeah, even when he doesn't play well, he'll get goal scoring opportunities or he'll set chances up. You know, he had the shot, he hit the bar. Should he pass it to Haaland? Maybe, maybe not. He played the ball in behind, which was inches away. Yeah, inches away from going through on goal to Haaland. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. I give him a 7.7 out of 10. I think he was all right today. Yeah, I think he was all right today. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10, man. But yeah, and you know what? Lewis is spot on here. See if Reinders just dials in these actions. Like, think of the amount of close assists or goals he should have. Exactly. I think if he just like improves everything a little bit, yeah, then he'll be a player. But he was all right today. He was all right. Foden, mate, this guy, man. Yeah. Foden, he's back, defo back. Yeah. I was begging that was getting him on the ball towards the end. Foden hit the woodwork 1 times in 2 total shots, 90 minutes played, 2 shots, 2 chances created, 4 defensive contributions, 1 block shot, 1 hit the woodwork, 4 touches in the opposition box, 1 pass into the final third, 0 accurate crosses out of 3, 2 long balls successful out of 2, got dispossessed twice, made 2 interceptions, 2 recoveries. He won 3 out of 9 ground duels. My only problem with Foden today is I don't think he get on the ball enough. I think we need to get him on the ball even more. You know what I mean? Because especially in that first half, when basically it was Foden or bust, nobody else was going to do anything in that first half. I just felt like we needed to get him on the ball more. But he wants the ball. He's trying to get the ball. When he's getting on the ball, he's making things happen. He's shooting. He's trying to connect with Haaland. Like, I'm seeing a bit of a development in Foden and Haaland's connection as well, which is nice. He's always trying to feed Haaland in with chances. Didn't quite come off today, but he tried. Quite a lot of last-ditch sort of interceptions by Monaco. I'll give him a... What do I give him? Was he better than Nico O'Reilly? He was good, but fundamentally he didn't score or assist. Didn't get on the score sheet. I'll give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8. I can't really split Foden and Nico O'Reilly. Because although Foden was good, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you still need to put the ball in the back of the net in it, or like, you know, set someone up on a silver plate type thing. So I give him an 8. Loco with an 8, Rohan 7.7, HK with a 7.9, 7.5, 7.5, 8.5, 7.8. Yeah, a lot of people are saying high 7s or 8. Yeah, fairs. All right, then. Let's come to the wingers. Who should we do first? Should we do Doku? He's had a couple of good games. Jeremy Doku completed the most dribbles, 3 in the match, 61 minutes played, 95% pass accuracy, 1 chance created, 1 defensive contribution, 3 touches in the opposition box, 3 successful dribbles out of 4, 1 long ball successful, dispossessed twice. He won 5 out of 8 ground duels. Yeah, it didn't really quite come off for him today, did it? Fairs on the pass to Foden, because that was a good pass. You know, when Foden then passed it back to Nico O'Reilly with the cross, or the second goal, he actually did play the ball through to Foden, which ended up creating a goal. So that was a nice pass, but we just, didn't really... To be fair, there wasn't a lot of space for him today to operate in. I felt like he got doubled up quite a lot. He was a lot wide. I didn't really see him coming inside like we've seen in the last couple of weeks. We've seen Doku drift in field, you know, be much more effective. I felt like today, Doku, it was kind of like watching Doku over the last couple of years where he's much more wider, but still played a great ball in for Foden for the second goal. So I'll probably give him... I'll give him a 6. I give him a 6 out of 10. Glazed by the second goal. Ches with a 6. Doku 4, didn't create much. Kai says he was decent. 6 bang average. Robert says 2. Footy says 6. Link says 6.3. There you go. There you go, guys. All right, let's go to Bernardo Silva. Opposite side. Bernardo Silva, 90 minutes played in the game. 2 shots. 89% pass accuracy, 1 chance created, 2 defensive contributions, 1 shot on target out of 2, 1 block shot, 2 passes into the final third, 1 accurate cross out of 3, and some other defensive stats. Not the game for Bernardo, really, was it? I'm not going to lose my shit that it was in the starting 11 because I like the consistency that Pep's doing with the starting 11. However, I do feel that in that second half, he should have been took off the pitch for a Bob or a Savinho. You know, you could have played Savinho right. You could have left Doku on the left. You could have put Savinho on the right. You could have put Savinho on the left if you wanted to play him there. Put Bob on the right. You know, I feel like Bernardo Silva is a player for the big games. You know what I'm saying? Not Monaco. Like Monaco, we should be going there, putting it on him. And like Bernardo Silva doesn't create and he doesn't score. And we needed players today that could create and score, and he can't do either. So I think Bernardo Silva's a player for like your Anfields, yeah, your Emirates, yeah, Old Trafford maybe, Stamford Bridge, yeah, tough gaffs, Bayern Munich, yeah, Real Madrid. Not Monaco. Like Monaco, we should be put. So, like I said, I'm not moaning at the fact he started, yeah, because I don't mind Pep keeping consistency in the starting 11. I just think in the second half, he should have been took off the pitch and we should have put a winger on who can, you know, create a chance on that. So, yeah, not great, man, to be honest with you. I'll probably give him a 5. Mason gives him a 4. Big Gamer says 4. Mad Kill says 5. SKB says 3. Marcus says 3.5. 4, yeah, 4.4. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mind him starting a game because I kind of like Pep Guardiola, yeah, picking consistent teams. That's what I've been asking for the last 18 months, right? But I just feel second half, he shouldn't have been on the pitch. I feel like we should have took him off and either put Savinho right wing, or if you really want to take Doku off, put Savio left and put Bob on the right. Or if you don't like Savio on the left, put Savio on the right and Bob on the left. It's not rocket science. Like, basically, what I'm saying is, Bernardo Silva shouldn't have played 90 minutes. He should have played 60 minutes, if that, and then he should have been subbed off. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Right, let's come to Haaland, mate. Fairs, again, the only player that can score in our team. It's the only player that's got more than 1 goal this season, which is a problem. Yeah, it is a little bit of an issue. We now in October. We've played, 8 matches, and we only have 1 player that scored more than 1 goal. That's not going to work, chat. That's not going to work. I'm sorry. We've got to get other players to be able to score goals. You can't just have Haaland as the only player that can score goals in this team. Other players have to chip in. Doku has to chip in. Foden has to chip in. Reinders has to chip in. Bernardo, if he's playing right wing, has to chip in. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Apparently, Foden scored 2 goals. So, it says, who did Foden score 2 goals against? It says here Foden scored 2 goals. I swear down Foden only scored 1 goal, no? Who did Foden score 2 goals against, chat? Oh, yeah, Huddersfield. Oh, yeah, fair. All right. Let me rephrase. We only have 2 players that have scored only over 1 goal. Erling Haaland was the player of the match. Cool. Haaland was the least touches of any outfield player. 2 goals. In fact, I'm not even going to go through the stats. Fair fucks to you, mate. Yeah, both of those goals were absolutely excellent, mate. Yeah, that first goal was his first touch. Yeah, that first goal was his first touch in the game. 15 minutes he was on the pitch. He didn't touch the ball once. First touch, goal. That header is absolutely exceptional. In fact, I want to watch it again, mate. Yeah, I want to watch this fucking header again. Yeah, because it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Shout out Doku for the pass to Foden. Foden tees it off to O'Reilly. And O'Reilly just goes, you know what? I'm just going to float it in, put it in a decent area. Yeah. And O'Reilly's put it in a decent area, but the way the crosses come in, Haaland has to do everything. He's got to generate the power. He's got to generate the accuracy. I'm watching the replay again. That is absolutely exceptional. Absolutely. I'm watching it right now. That is unbelievable. What a header. What a header that is. World class. World class. And I'm just gutted again because like last year, I feel like we've kind of let the guy down. Like last year, man, how many times he scored last year and the defense fucked it up and we've just let him, I feel like we've let him down again, man. Yeah. That tonight, we should be absolutely raving about Erling Haaland. We should all be on social media, pushing our agendas on Erling Haaland, yeah, saying how mint he is and that. But instead, we draw, and I just feel like we've just let him down, man. I feel like we let him. I feel like we let him down last year. I feel like we let him down this. Well, not let him down this year, but we let him down tonight, and it really pisses me off because when you got a player like that, yeah, we should be that. Them 2 goals tonight were phenomenal, phenomenal goals. And unfortunately, we won't be able to talk about it as much as we would like, and the media aren't going to talk about it as much as we'd like because fundamentally we didn't win the game, and that's the aim of the game, to win. It's annoying. And I feel like Haaland must be just tearing his hair out, bro. He's going to go bald like me, that guy. Yeah? Because he's probably, I've just scored 2 mega goals, and you guys can't fucking not concede 2 goals against Monaco. I'm giving him a 10. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10, boys. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, those 2 goals were fantastic. And unfortunately, I feel like we let him down, man. So sorry, but I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. And I know some of you, I give him a 10 when we didn't win. It's not his fault we didn't win. It's not his fault we didn't win the game. Yeah? He did everything he could. 2 unbelievable finishes. Top player. Top player. Yeah, he was pissed off afterwards. Facts. He was pissed off. And he spoke for everything he said was legit. Everything he said is what I said after the game. Second half, we just come out and didn't play football. Yeah. People are like, oh, but LB, we played well. Yeah, I know we played well. I agree we played well. Don't mean we didn't like show what we needed to show, mate. Pep Guardiola said nothing to say. He's a Spanish referee. What a guy, bro. Is that not racismo, no? That's funny, that. That is funny, bro. What did Haaland say? Yeah, he said, this is it for me. This is it. This is the quote for me. This is the money quote. We needed more energy. We needed to get at them more as we did in the first half when we dominated them. In the second half, they took. This is it. This is the point, bro. This is what I'm saying. So you know, some people don't not liked what I'm saying and calling me that say I'm chatting shit. Well, tell Haaland he's chatting shit then. Go on. At him on Twitter and say he's chatting shit. No, you won't start chatting shit because he's saying it. Now he's saying it. It's fine. I said this in the game and everyone was calling me out. Now he's saying it. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, he's speaking facts. This is exactly what I said, bro. We played well, but second half, you've got to come out in the second half and kill him, man. Winner's mentality. Exactly, bro. Winner's mindset, mate. Winner's mindset, man. Facts. It's just so annoying, man. Games like this, chat, because like I want to be fucking glazing Haaland so much. And I will glaze him still, but it's harder to do when you don't win the game. Pep said the Man City team was really, really good. What is he saying? A really good game. We made some decisions. We created a lot of chances. Unfortunately, at the end, we defended an unfair free kick, not perfectly, and we conceded the penalty through that Nico touched the ball first. No intention. It is what it is. Yeah, he's not happy, is he? Look at him. He's fuming, bro. He don't want to be holding that when we don't win the game. He don't give a fuck. He probably put it in the bin. So look at him now. He's, you know, I didn't score. I didn't finish the game. So, no, I didn't do my job in the second half. Nah, bro, you did your job. The guy did his job, man. He did his job. He's saying he didn't do his job. He did. You did your job. You scored 2 world-class goals. No, the chances. Yeah, 71% possession. But what did we do with the possession? What about subs? Did we make subs? We did make subs. How do you get subs on here? There you go. Nico Gonzalez, yeah, so Haaland gets a 10 in my opinion. Big up Brandon says the people who are bashing the team are cheeks, not real fans. The team isn't 100%. They're probably 75%. We need Cherky, Marmouche, and Aït-Nouri for Doku. Aït-Nouri for Doku? Oh, you mean Aït-Nouri played left back for Doku? Oh, I thought you meant you wanted to play. I thought you meant what you wanted to play Aït-Nouri left wing. Nah, you know what? We definitely need Cherky and Marmouche back. 100%. 100% we need them back, man. We need those options off the bench, Brandon. 100% agreed. 100% agreed, man. Facts. Spot on, mate. But Nico Gonzalez, let's have a look at him. Nico Gonzalez committed a foul leading to the penalty for Monaco. 29 minutes played, 2 shots, 93% pass accuracy, 1 shot created, 1 penalty conceded, 3 defensive contributions, 1 block shot, 1 block, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 6. 2. You know what? I thought he played pretty fucking well when he come on. I can't lie. I thought he'd come on. He's moved the ball a lot quicker than Rodri was doing. Yeah, probably because Rodri was knackered. And I just felt like he was trying to get the ball. I feel like he knew that, yo, what we're doing it. We need to go and get a third goal. Every time he got on the ball, he was trying to move it forward. He was trying to play the ball forward passes, moving it quickly. He got the team playing better. And yeah, Bears, he played well. The penalty, I don't know, man. Listen, the people are going to have different opinions on the penalty. Yeah. My fundamental opinion on the penalty is I don't think you should be putting your foot that high up in the penalty area. I'd say that about anyone. I think it's poor. But does he get the ball? I mean, I've seen a replay before. It looks like he gets the ball. I don't even think he touches Dyer. So should it have been a penalty? Probably not. But as I say, I feel like when you put your foot in the air, you're asking for trouble. Savinho, he set up the Tijani Reinders chance when he hit the bar. Should Tijani Reinders have squared it? You'd probably say, yeah, given the fact he didn't score, but he did it at the bar. I still need to see a little bit more from you, though, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's a big year. It's a big year because obviously apparently we rejected 70 million euros. And I'm already seeing people online saying, like, that's pretty mad. Yeah, and these are not like online fans. I'm seeing some season ticket holders say, like, don't see it in him. So it's a big year for Savinho. He needs to perform. I didn't think I don't know, man. I like Savinho, man. I really rate this guy. I didn't want to sell him in the summer, but like, I don't know. I just feel like something's changed, man. For me, as a fan, something's changed a little bit, man. Like, when I found out that he was open to the move to Spurs, I was a bit like, yo, that's a bit mad, bro. But yeah, I don't think he was asked today, but need more. And then Nunes, I don't remember him touching the ball, to be honest with you, so I can't really speak about him. Yeah, I don't even know what. I honestly can't remember the guy touching the ball. Guardiola probably should have took off Bernardo Silva earlier. Well, took him off. You didn't take him off and put maybe Savinho on the right or Bob on. Other than that, Stone's right back was at L. Yeah, this is all chill. That's all. Yeah, probably the only thing Pep got wrong today was probably should have took Bernardo off for an attacking winger and not started Stone's right back. So I don't know. I'll probably give him like a 6.5. Yeah. It's a weird one, man. Yeah, the right-hand side was just dead, bro. The right-hand side was just dead. Again. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, people say, oh, yeah, but yeah, the right back was dead. But when you play Huzanov, all right, can we just talk about, I know he didn't play today, yeah, but can we all agree how freaking important Abdulkadir Huzanov is to this team? I feel like without him in this team, defensively, we are just not very good, bro. We need Huzanov to play, yeah? We need Huzanov to play. We need him fit, rapid. I don't know. Let me check when he's going to be back. Premier League injuries, Manchester City. Verifying that I'm a human being. Verify I'm human. Why do you think I'm not a human being? Right, here we go. Manchester City, Huzanov. He's meant to be back 18th of October, man. That's long. Yeah, we need him back, man. We need him back. Without Huzanov in the defence, mate, We're just not that great defensively. With him in the, you know what's mad? With Huzanov in the back line, I feel so confident in our defense. I feel so confident in our defense when Huzanov's there. When he's not there, nah. I don't feel confident in that defense without him in there. And that's kind of mad. And I think that, for me, I think that's a bit of a red flag. Like, it's good from a Huzanov point of view, but it's also a bit of a red flag. Like, how am I sitting here going, if a 21-year-old Uzbekistan centre-half who I've never seen until 10 months ago is not in the team, then I'm not... That's not good. That's not a good thing. Like, it is good for him. Yeah, it is good for him. But, bro, I never even knew Huzanov until we signed him. Never heard of him once. The first time I ever heard of Huzanov was Hamza messaged me in December last year and said, LB, we need to sign this Huzanov guy. I was like, who? Who? He's like, it's Huzanov. He plays for Lille or whatever. I was like, bro, I never heard of him in my life. And then he sent me a comp. I watched it. I was like, he's a baller. Get him. Yeah. Without him in there, it's just dead, isn't it? It's just not ideal. Need more depth in this back four. It's not depth, it's quality. We have depth everywhere. We have depth everywhere. Yeah, it's quality. We don't have the quality. Yeah, that's what it is. It's all quality, bro. Yeah, technically we have right backs. We have Nunes, who's being used as a right back. We have Rico Lewis, but are they good enough? Is our centre back options good enough? Oh, Cass, why are you begging it so much, man? This guy in the chat, bro, look at him. He's begging it so much. Bro, come on, man. Why are you begging it so hard, bro? What a beg. Rico's a midfielder. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. But we're using him as a right back. But he's not good as a right back. Nunes isn't good as a right back. Yeah, because he makes errors. We need quality players, man. Quality players. What I keep saying in the summer, no more projects. Yeah, no more projects. No more 19-year-olds that we need to wait for 4 years. Yeah, I want to see proven players that we can rely on. Like when we bought Mahrez, like when we bought Laporte, like when we bought Rodri, like we bought Walker. Yeah, we've done it before. So don't start telling me it's not FIFA. We've literally done it before. This is how we won the treble. Yeah, we bought legit ballers. Yeah, but we can't be relying on these like players, man. Time to get Manu. Mad. Yeah, we don't have the quality to do it. Yeah, but I don't know if that is... You tell me, though, that second half, right, 25 minutes before Nico G came on, right? What is that, bro? What is that? Do you know what I mean? Like, what was that a pep tactic? I don't think that's a pep tactic. I don't think that's a pep tactic. Monaco is not a poor team at all. They defended very well and attacked when they needed to. I thought the defense was not bad today. I thought Gavadio was awful. Probably the worst game he's ever had in a City shirt, in my personal opinion. No, Monaco were all right, man. Monaco were all right, but we should have, it's about how we approach the game, yeah? And we did the same thing against Burnley, right? We went 1-0 up, and then we just took the foot off the gas and just went, oh, we're chilling, now we're winning. And then they equalise, and then we go, oh, shit, we'll try. And then we end up panning them, yeah? But we've got to start killing games off. We've got to start killing games off, man. The thing is, well, we get chances. We got chances against Arsenal. We don't take the second chance. Don't go 2-0 up. We draw. Yeah, we always get these chances, but we never take them, man. Randa should have passed it, says JTI. Possibly, man. I ain't getting onto him too much because, like, to be fair, he did really well and he hit the bar. It's a reoccurring theme with us conceding late. It is a reoccurring theme, bro. We keep conceding these late goals, late chances, penalty, whatever. Yeah, probably because we're nervous. We're probably shitting ourselves. We're probably like, oh, here we go again. You know what I mean? Thing is, if we can kill teams off in the first half, we'll be absolutely fine. Facts. Yeah, we just need, I don't know, man. Like I say, it's not a terrible result. You know what I mean? It's, we're 4 points out of 6. But we definitely need to beat Villarreal. And we definitely need to beat Dortmund. Because if we come out with anything less than 6 points in those games, we're probably not going to get top 4 again. Top 8. We're probably not. That's just the facts. Yeah, because I'm not being funny. I'm not being negative, but I'm sorry. I don't think we'll get anything at Madrid. Then we got Leverkusen. Luckily, we played them at home. We might have a chance there. But obviously, it's tough, man. It was our last 2 games of the group. We got Bodo Glimt away. Surely we're fucking winning that. And then Galatasaray at home. Luckily, that's at home. Not easy, man. Oh, it's tough, man. This Champions League is tough, bro. LB, we haven't won an away game in the UCL in over a year. Mad. LB talk on Akliush. I thought he looked all right. Yeah, I did try and like keep my eye out on him in the first half. But then soon as like I saw I was getting a bit wound up, I sort of stopped like focusing on him. I thought he looked all right, to be fair. That's the first time I've ever seen him. Never seen him before. He did look okay, didn't he? He looked all right, man. Yeah, it looks all right. We have been linked with him as well in the past. On Bernardo Silva's leaving. I don't know if you saw his press conference yesterday, but he basically said, I'm leaving. So, yeah, Bernardo Silva's defo leaving at the end of the season. We kind of knew that already, but he basically confirmed it yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I think football is so, like, frustrating at times. It's like, why don't they just tell us? Just tell us you're leaving. We all know you're leaving. Why can't you just tell us that you're leaving? It's like, bro, they say some mad stuff. And it's like when we were signing Donnarumma in the whole Edison saga. And Pep was like, oh, well, we don't know what's going on. Yeah, you do know what's going on. Just tell us. Like, it's like fans are not allowed to be told anything. Like, just tell us. We know he's leaving at the end of the year. Just tell us, oh, I'm going Benfica at the end of the year. Oh, cool. No problem. Sweet. Bernardicchi quotes, well, this guy's usually brutal. Let's see what he's saying, chat. Let's see what he's saying. Is he brutal today? We'll find out. Overall, I think it was not a bad performance. Of course, we need to be better at some things. And in the moment where I felt the team was quite well controlling the result and the game, it's where we conceded the second. That's a bit frustrating to get out of here with just 1 point. Okay, so my problem here is, right, we're controlling the result. The problem is we keep trying to control results and it ain't working. Go for the fucking kill, man. Yeah, go for the kill. Some decisions didn't help. I think it was quite a weird game. Everything felt like it was against us, but it's football. Sometimes you have days like this. Yeah, I just don't back this whole control the result thing. Like, we gotta be realizing that we gotta go kill games off, man. Yeah. Well, he's right. It wasn't a terrible performance. It was all right. I thought we played quite well for the majority of the game. Just that 25 minutes after the second half, it pissed me off. A bit sad I can't lie, frustrated playing right wing. LB, we're unbeaten in 6. That's good, says Umar. Yeah, it's not bad, bro. We know. At least we didn't lose. He's glazing because he's the one that stunk. Took our foot off the gas due to Brentford coming up on Sunday. So as long as we win that, then this point is not bad. This point's not a bad point if you win your next 2 games. If you win your next 2 games, it's not bad. You'll be on 10 points after 4 games. You need 7 out your final 4. Yeah? The problem is you got Real Madrid coming up in that final 4, which is tough. But then you got Leverkusen at home, Bodo Glimt, and Galatasaray away. You should be getting 7 points out of those final 4 games. 100%. Yeah? If you don't win your next 2 games, then this point isn't a good point, especially when you was winning with 4 minutes to go. Do you know what I mean? Why do you think Bernardo got the armband when he's leaving at the end of the season? Feel like we have better captains. He's obviously just picked Bernardo, hasn't he, for whatever reason. I personally would have picked Rodri, but it's not a major issue. Scott says the negativity stinks. 6 games unbeaten, 4 injuries to key players, 5 points off the top, and today poor error decision cost us, as did the unfortunate off the crossbar twice, says Scott. Nah, 100%, man. But at the same time, we made an error against Arsenal when we should have took the ball to the corner flag and we dropped points there. We made an error tonight. And it's like, you can't keep making errors. You know what I mean? But on the whole, we did play okay. We didn't need 90 minutes of Bernardo. I agree. I don't mind him starting, but I do think he should have been subbed off for Bob or someone on the right-hand side. Control it at 3-1, man, not 2-1, says SKB. Yeah, that's my base. That's basically my point. That's basically my point, bro. Crazy, bro. LB, why not blame Tijani that refused to take his chances? Bernardo was far better than Tijani. I don't think Bernardo was far better than Tijani. No way. I think Tijani was far better than Bernardo Silva. Tijani was getting involved in shooting, hit the bar. He tried to play a ball in behind for Haaland. I think Tijani was better than Bernardo Silva, bro. I'll be real. Do you think Real Madrid would absolutely embarrass us? Nah, I don't think they'll embarrass us. I don't think they'll embarrass. I think they'll beat us, to be honest with you. But no, I don't think they'll embarrass us. I don't think they'll embarrass us. Nah. Performance was good. Proud of the lads. Robbed, says beyond belief. Bob would have been a better sub, says Sam. Yeah, I'm not sure why Bob's not really getting too much game time. I don't know why. He started, obviously, at the start of the season, he was playing all the games. Obviously, he had to because other players were injured. But I feel like I've not really seen him a lot recently. If we don't make it top 8, this is the game that will come back to haunt us, says Rajiv. Yeah, well, potentially, but at the same time, that would mean that you've dropped points against Villarreal or you've dropped points to Bodo Glimt, which for me would be worse than this. So yeah, like I say, this point, it would be a good point, yeah, if we win our next 2 games. If we win our next 2 games, yeah, this is a decent point. If you don't win your next 2 games, this ain't a good point. We're 8th in the league, beat Villarreal and Dortmund. We'll get top 8. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at with it. This point, being good or bad, is fully dependent on the next 2 matches. If you don't win your next 2 matches, this ain't a good point. If you win your next 2 matches, it's a decent point. You're on 10 points, 4 games to go. You need 7 points out of 4 games. You play Bodo Glimt, Leverkusen at home, and Galatasaray at home. Yeah, you need 7. You don't need to win 2. You can forget the Real Madrid one. You can literally forfeit the game if you want. Draw against Leverkusen, beat Bodo Glimt, beat Galatasaray. We're in the next fucking round. We're in the last 16. Short, done. Yeah, you don't even have to worry about the Real Madrid game. You can sack it off if you want. But the next 2 matches are massive. 100% massive. Yeah, we need Cherky and Marmoush back, boys. Yeah, big time. Savio signing an extension. Now, he did want to go Spurs, though, innit? That's the point. He did want to go Spurs in the summer. He might not want to go Spurs now because City are offering him a new contract, but he obviously did want to go Spurs in the summer. It's quite obvious. Teams don't bid for players if they've not got the okay from the player. LB, bro, this is early days, but Grealish so far is leading the league in chances created and assists. If he continues to play like this, keep him or cash in while he's peaking. Nah, definitely cash in, 100%. 100%, bro. Because our wingers are whack LB, never look like scoring. Docker's improved, but isn't good enough. 1 goal between the 4 wingers. Well, but it's not just the wingers, though, is it? It's the midfielders. Only 2 players have more than 1 goal this year. Foden, who's on 2, and Haaland, who's on about 15 or whatever he's on. Yeah, you need other players to chip in. We need Reinders to score goals. We just need other players to score. I just feel like we're relying on Haaland, and Haaland's doing his job. He's scoring goals. He scored today too. But no one else scores, man. You don't know about O'Reilly's performance? I'll tell you about O'Reilly's performance. Mega. Class again. Class again, bro. Don't forget about the own goals. Yeah, own goals is second for us. Own goals is joint second highest goal scorer for Manchester City. Sign him up, mate. Sign this own goal geezer up, mate. Kovacic is back. He's on the bench. He was on the bench tonight. Won't be shocked if we end up drawing against Brentford. You can't draw against Brentford. You can't afford to. If you want to go for the league title, you can't afford to draw against Brentford. You just can't. Yeah, you're already 5 points behind Liverpool, mate. Yeah, you've got to put a run together. You've got to put a run together. You know, you can't just keep drawing games and people just going, "Oh, we actually played mega." I don't know why people are crying. Why? Because we didn't win. The aim is to win the game. You know what I mean? I feel like every time we drop points, people just go, "Oh, I don't know why people are moaning. We played mega, right? Did we win? No. Well, that's probably why then. You know, you've got to win games. Yes, we played all right, but ultimately it wasn't good enough because we didn't win. So you can't afford to drop points on Sunday. If you want to go for it, if you don't think City are good enough to win the league, then cool, whatever. Draw a game, don't really matter because top 5, it'll probably be top 5 again this year. Top 5 will probably be good enough to get you Champions League. And last year, we lost 9 games and drawn 8 and come third. So if your aim is just to get top 5 football, cool, whatever, draws are fine because it don't really matter. You only need to win about 20 games and you can get top 5. But if you want to win the league, you can't be drawing loads of games. Liverpool last year, lost 4 matches, and 2 of them came after they won the league. Sign Esteve next summer. We drop Bernardo, we score 5 goals. We start Bernardo and the right wing becomes dead. We score less. Monaco's man of the match is the goal post. Do we find it concerning Kovacic hasn't been subbed on? Nah, because it's early days, man. It's early days. It's early days, mate. Early days, bro. He's only just come back from fitness. Drop points add up eventually. Facts. This is why you can't just keep on saying, oh, it's fine every time you drop points. You know, every time we draw or something, people go, oh, it's great. Why are people moaning? At some point, you have to go, yeah, it's just not good enough, isn't it? In my opinion, LB, we're not in the league, says James. I don't think we will win the league, yeah, but I still think we're in a title race right now. And I think we can win the league. Definitely think we can win the league. Do I think we will? Probably not, because I don't think we'll be consistent enough across the season. I think we'll drop too many points. But like I say, we've got 4 games coming up in the league now. I think we need to win them all. I think we need to win a Brentford, Everton, Villa, and Bournemouth or someone, is it? I think we need to win all 4 of them. If we're going to win the league, we need to win all 4 of them. But I don't think we will. I don't think we're consistent enough. To be honest. But who knows? This Champions League is hard, man. It's hard, you know. It is tough. This league phase, mate, is tough. It really is. It's a tough league phase. Yeah. You have to get 16, 17 points out of 8 games, bro, against like good opposition. That is hard work, man. It's hard. It is tough. Fucking difficult, mate. Yeah. But like I say, we're in our next 2 games. We should be chilling. We should be chilling if you win your next 2. We're 8th now at Champions League table. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to fucking get it up on Google, but Google's finished. I told you guys years ago Google's finished, mate. Yeah, it's such a finished website, bro. Every time I go, I'm just trying to find the Champions League. Yeah, it's bringing up ads for some random fucking thing, some store. What the fuck is this? Some store buying tables and deck chairs and that. What? Why would I buy deck chairs in October, mate? Just bring me the Champions League table up. Why are you trying to sell me shit? Yeah, we're 8th at the moment. We're 8th. We're clinging on for dear life. I'll take 8th right now. If you offered me 8th, I'd take it. I'd snap your hands off. Yeah, I'd snap your hands off, mate. Still unbeaten in 6. Yeah, facts. Bing. Most profitable company in history. Nah, I'm just talking about their actual website, man. Yeah, it's probably profitable because have you been on Google recently? Yeah, you type something on Google, you about 10 ads. Yeah, and they finesse you as well. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Google. Right, one more game before another international break. Brentford coming up this weekend. It's a must-win game. Yeah, we can't be drawing that as well. And then hear everyone go, oh, mint, we drew. That's fine. No, you have to win football matches, guys. Yeah. So we got to win on Sunday. Will Cherky be back? Maybe. Maybe Cherky will be back. Pep has said he might be back. So we'll see. I don't know if they'll risk him, though, mate. I think they might not risk him. But at the same time, I really think we need Cherky. That first half, yeah, I felt that first half was begging for Cherky, mate. I think that first half was begging for Cherky. Huzanov, yeah, I'll tell you which one's Huzanov's back for. So apparently he's back on, what was it, the 18th or something? So he should be back for. He'll be back for Everton. So he's only missed one more game. He's going to miss the Brentford game this weekend, and then he should be back for the Everton game at home against Grealish. Huzanov v Grealish. Come on, Huzanov, cook him, right? Yeah, that's when he should be back. So he's only going to miss one more match. According to PremierLeagueInjuries.com, he should only miss one more game. So that's positive because we really need him, man. I just feel like our defense ain't the same without him there. And you know what? The defense didn't even like play as a unit. They weren't even that bad. But I don't know. I feel like when Huzanov's in that back four, I feel calm. I feel a lot calmer when Huzanov's there. A lot calmer. Oh yeah, Grealish can't play, innit? Yeah, Grealish can't play. Yeah, no, he's not allowed to play. He's not allowed to play. Their best player as well. Yeah. It did a little bit to me. Some things did, some things didn't, Vasco. I don't think the way that we played was like last year. The way that we like obviously just let the goal in at the end was like last year, but that can happen. I just feel like I want us to see more intensity, man. More intensity, more clinicalness. Yeah, and people are like, yeah, but LB, we hit the post twice. I'm like, right, so you didn't score then. Like, you know what I mean? People are like, yeah, but LB, we hit the post twice, man. Rah, fucking hell, Haaland's going sick. Whoa. I'm pissed off. I think everyone should be. It's not good enough. Right now, I don't think too much about that. I'm just, as I said, I'm pissed off. Oh my God. Good on him, man. Fucking good on him. People want to just glaze everything every time we lose, like, or draw. Like, fucking hell, the players are not happy, man. They're fuming. I can say everyone before it was saying, oh, stop moaning. Well, you tell Haaland to stop moaning then, because he's pissed off as well. Hey, give that a cheeky little retweet. Yeah, he's fuming, mate. Like I say, he's doing everything he can do. He scored 2 great goals today. 2 great goals. Should have won the game. I feel sorry for Haaland, man. I feel sorry for him today. But he is one hell of a striker. What a world-class player he is. Unbelievable player. Unbelievable player. Yeah, let me have a look at it now. What is he on now? Haaland now, yeah. Champions League. I think he's 4 off Van Nistelrooy. Yeah, he's on 52 goals in 50 games. So he maintains his record, the only player in the top 50 to have a goal ratio of 1 goal per game or better. He's on 52. Ruud van Nistelrooy is on 56. Thomas Muller is on 57. And Mbappe is on 60. So he's closing in. He's closing in. He'll definitely be 7th by the end of this season. But can he overtake Mbappe this year? We'll find out, man. We'll find out. But he's closing in. He's going to be at least top 7th, which is crazy. He's only 25. Is he 24? 25. He's only 25. He's only 25 years old. And at the end of the season, he's going to be the 7th highest goal scorer in Champions League history. At 25 years old. Wow. Wow, that is insane. That is insane. That is insane. Crazy, mate. It's not even half the season. I know. Well, if he stays fit, he'll probably score another. Let's say we get knocked out at the quarterfinals. Yeah. Let's say we make the quarterfinals and get knocked out, right? So that's 6, 8, 10. That's 10 games. He'll probably score. Well, let's just say he scores 10 because that's his record, basically. He scores 1 goal a game. So he'll be on 62. So that means he'll be 7th. And he'll be 2 ahead of Mbappe, but obviously Mbappe will score more goals as well. So, yeah, it's just crazy, mate. 62. He'll be 80 behind Ronaldo. Can you believe that? 80 goals behind Ronaldo in the Champions League. He's gonna finish his career as the top Champions League goal scorer of all time, and the top Premier League goal scorer of all time, and Manchester City's record goal scorer of all time. He's gonna break every single record going. What a player! What a player we've got. I told you, LB, Haaland Ballon d'Or season is coming up, man. He's on 20 GA in matches for club and country already, says Dylan. Mm. Just make it my comment in all caps. Make LB read it. Let's see. I need those counter attacks from Arsenal every UCL game. League 2 striker, apparently. I know. Wild. I'm quite surprised Roy Keane even said that, because I thought Roy Keane sort of like recognised that Haaland is a freak in front of goal. Yeah, he was banging on about like his build-up play or whatever. I was like, I thought he was old school. I thought Roy Keane was old school. Like old school, like, yeah, he's a striker, he puts the ball in the back of the net. And then he said that. I was like, that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. Weirdo geezer. Weirdo geezer. Frustrating night, but not a disaster. Just a bit frustrating. Can't lie. But yeah, it is what it is, man. One more game before the international break. Let's get a win. Let's end on a win. 7 games unbeaten. And see if we can, get a bit positive for coming back. Bro has an agenda against the Haaland bloodline. Are we going to win this season? What do you mean, are we going to win? Are we going to win a trophy? I think we'll win it. I think we can win a domestic cup. I just think Champions League and Premier League, I just don't think we're quite there. I don't think we're quite there. I think we need more quality in the team. I think we need more quality. I mean, I'm looking at players like Elise that have already got 9 GA this year. And I'm like, that's quality. Quality player. We don't have a right back. We just need quality players. I think we need 3. I've said it. I think we need 3 quality players. I think we need a right back. I think we need a midfielder. And I think we need a right winger. I think you get those 3 quality players. And I think we are right there. But I just think we're just a little bit light on quality. A little bit light on quality. Not depth. I think we got a load of fucking players. Yeah, we got a load of players. I just don't think a lot of them are quite good enough. At least they got more GNA than both our wingers. This is it. And then obviously, like when you're looking at the stats, Joe, yeah, and you see that only Haaland has more than 2 goals. Foden's on 2. Nobody else in the squad has got more than a single goal. Because the people do too much. People are like, "Oh, GA is not important" or whatever. But it is a little bit important because the idea of the football, the idea of sport. Of this sport is to put the ball in the back of the net. So you kind of need to have players that can put the ball in the back of the net. How much would I bid for Elise? It's not my money. I don't give a crap. Put 150 on the table. Yeah, put 150 on the table in the summer, man. Nico O'Reilly class, says Sky Blue Patriot. Nico O'Reilly, mate, is fucking top baller, man. Top baller. All right, Chicken Wing, go and have a look at Elise's record at Palace then. Because it's mint there as well. Nico O'Reilly's a baller. What a player. What a player. Like I say, the greatest thing I can say about Nico O'Reilly is that when Aït-Nouri comes back from injury, I ain't putting him straight back in the team. I don't think Aït-Nouri comes straight back into the team. For me, I stick with O'Reilly for the time being. Unbelievable player. Don't you see Cherky as a winger? I don't know if Pep's going to play him there. Yeah, exactly, Lee. Facts, mate. Spot on. Or we'll spread the goals around the team. Well, that's all well and good, but you actually need players that can actually score. Echeverri would have been perfect coming off the bench. Yeah, apparently he was going to get no minutes at City. Quite ironic how we've loaned him out to Leverkusen. I don't think he's playing a single game yet. Aït-Nouri has to fight for that left back spot. O'Reilly hasn't put a foot wrong. O'Reilly's fucking mint, bro. He's actually mint. He's just class. He's just mint. He's just class, man. I can't glaze him enough. Like, I can't believe how good he is. I can't believe it. Like, he's not a left back. And I know, it happened to Zinchenko eventually. He kind of fall off, and Delph did the same. Delph was great as a left back for a while and then kind of fell off. And I'm like, it probably happened to Nico O'Reilly, but maybe it won't happen to Nico O'Reilly. Maybe Nico O'Reilly just be mint at forever. But yeah, man, like, I just think for me with Nico O'Reilly, just defensively sound. The thing is, man, with Zinchenko, yeah, even though he was good at the time for us, and he was good, I'm going to rewrite history even though I don't like him anymore. He was good for us, yeah. But at the same time, yeah, he wasn't defensively great. Yeah, he wasn't defensively great. I'm watching Nico O'Reilly. I'm like, this guy's a very good defender. Very, very good defender. Very good defender. Yeah, IP Trust, I just seen your I just seen him. There's a stat here, chat. I don't know if it's legit because it's it's on Twitter, and obviously you don't know if it's facts. But someone on Twitter's put this: in the last 12 months, we've conceded 49 goals in the second half alone. 33 of the 49 came after the 80th minute. That's not good, that is it? That's not a good stat, man. Is that true? Surely that's not true. I can't believe that's true, mate. No way we've conceded 33 out of 49 goals after the 80th minute. No way I believe that. That can't be true, surely. La 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 la. Taking your foot off the gas. Yeah, because they think they control it. Bernardo said it in the interview today. He said, we try to control the result. Nah, you got to go and kill the game. Go and get the third fucking goal, mate. And then you can chill out. Yeah, you're chilling out at too early. Oh, by the way, Rodri came off just because he just come off. It wasn't any injury or anything. Pep Guardiola, I butchered that. Rodri was not substituted due to any injury concerns. So it was just obviously maybe he was just knackered, or maybe Pep didn't think he was playing well because he actually at that point he wasn't playing well. But yeah, he's not injured, thank God. Oh, bro, when Rodri went down, oh man. Oh my, I was ready to chuck it in. I was about to ring Hugh and be like, yo, let's get the Algeria flights booked, man. Yeah. Right, when he went down injured, holding his knee. And then he just got up straight away and carried on. He defo rage baiting us. He knew what he was doing there, didn't he? He defo knew what he was doing there, Rodri, mate. Yeah. Every single City fan in the world almost died there. Yeah, when Rodri went down like that. Yeah, what's he playing at, man? He's definitely having a game. He knows, right? He knows, yeah, that we can't afford for him to get injured. So he goes down holding his knee, rolling around, and we're like, no, the season's over. And then he just gets up and carries on straight away. Crazy chat. Madness. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this season, me. I don't know how to feel. Like, I still feel like we are in a title race, yeah, but I feel like we're clinging on for dear life. Champions League. I don't think we've got the know-how. I don't think we've got the brains to win the champion. I'm not trying to be like negative on that point. I just don't. To win the Champions League, you got to be smart. Like, you guys know this. You saw the team that won it when we won in the treble. You've seen Champions Leagues. You know how these teams like Dark Hearts, all that kind of shit. Yeah, you got to know how to win it. And I don't feel like Champions League we have the brains to win it at the moment. Obviously, it's still early. Maybe I'll change my mind on that. But at the moment, I don't think we've got the football intelligence to win the Champions League. The Premier League, I think we've got a chance. I just don't think we're going to be consistent enough. Which is why, for me, I want us to send the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, chat. I want us to go full on, 100% Carabao Cup, FA Cup. If we can win one of them or win them both, yeah, and then go strengthen this summer, get the proper quality that we need, then, I'll take that 100%. But yeah, that's it, Cheryl. That's it, Cheryl. Facts. For me, it's Champions League is a mentality thing. And you know what's funny? Yeah, he said that because I always said, right, about the Champions League. That year, I knew he was winning that Champions League after the Bayern Munich game. And Bernardo Silva came out after the match and said, we've realised we don't have to have the ball the whole game. We're going to let Bayern Munich have the ball. And I was like, yo, these guys have learned that the Champions League, you got to play it different. And I knew as soon as he said that, I was like, we're going to win it this year. And we won it. It's weird. The Champions League is a completely different sport to the Premier League. Yeah, the Premier League is 100-mile-an-hour, flat out, win, 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 win. It's consistency. It's a marathon. You got to win and win and win. Yeah, you got to win fucking games. Champions League, yeah, you can lose games. Or you can lose games. You can lose 4 or 5 matches in the Champions League and win it. Yeah, it's about turning up at the vital moments. Yeah, knockout games, taking your chances, big goalkeeper saves. But in the Prem, it's just relentless. You can't be afforded. Like, that's why, like, after 3 games, yeah, when you've already, or even 5 games in the Premier League, you've already dropped points in 3 of them. I get it. If I see loads of City fans, yeah, some of my mates go week in, week out, saying, "Oh, no way we're winning the league." I'm like, yeah, fairs, man, because like you can't afford to drop the points, you know. LB, I want company this summer. What do you think? I want company as the next Manchester City manager, probably. Although Enrique is high on my list as well. But if we got Enrique, that would be pretty funny for Donnarumma. But this summer, I'm not sure about this summer, man. I personally wouldn't be getting rid of Pep yet this summer, unless like we finish about 15th. But yeah, after Pep, I think it's going to be company, mate. I think company's going to be the next manager. I think company's going to be the next manager. And some of you guys are going to have to hold that because you don't want him, but I want him. I want Pep as the next Manchester City manager, mate. LB, imagine you throw on goal, but you're unsure if you'll score, but have the best 9 in the world. You pass to him because Reinders and Gvardiol didn't. That's why I said it. When Reinders had that shot and hit the bar, and it was a good effort, unlucky lad. I said, yo, should he not have passed that? I don't know, probably. He was free. He was free, mate. Exactly, Kai. This is what I keep on saying. These people don't watch it, mate. Yeah, Vinny Company, he is ready. Vinny Company's ready already, mate. Yeah, and hopefully he can get us Elise and bring in Musiala as well. Why not? And Pavlovic, get these techie ballers at Man City, mate. Yeah. I can't wait for Vinny Company to manage Man City. I know it's not for everyone. Some people like don't want to do the sentimental thing, but it's not sentimental. The guy's a mega manager. Yeah. Honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait for Vinny Company to manage this football club, man. Yeah, not in the sense that like I'm Pep out. I'm not Pep out, but like when Pep eventually leaves and we get company, I'm gonna be buzzing, mate. Yeah, because for me, it's the biggest. Like I say, I go to war for Vinny Company, man. Like when Vincent Company speaks, mate, you're like, yes, come on, he's a legend. Yeah, he's a legend of the football club, and he's got this thing about him where like got a bit of an aura, you know. He's probably like, you know, Chelsea, John Terry, you know, United would be Roy Keane, probably. Liverpool, Gerrard. Arsenal would probably be what? Vieira. Yeah, for me, City's is company. Yeah, people say Aguero, but Aguero's more of like a just like an elite player, but company's a leader. He leads you. Yeah, I go to front line for Vinny Company, mate. Yeah, definitely, 100%. My dad wants company as the next Man City manager. Yeah, your dad knows ball, mate. That clip of him laying into Burnley players is mental. Yeah, do it to City, man. He went sick, didn't he? He was going mad. Yeah, he was going crazy. Nah. How do you know he? The only thing I'd say with Vincent Company, right, Prince, and that's a fair point, is I do think some of his some of his signings are sus. I would be a bit hesitant about giving, but I don't think he'd have the keys to the signings anyway. I think Viana would do that. But I didn't like the signings at Burnley when he got promoted. Once he got promoted, I thought the signings were terrible. He didn't sign a striker. And I said that after match day 1. Yeah, match day 1, you guys remember I said they'll get relegated because they didn't buy a striker. They got relegated. They tried to buy a striker in January. It was too late. Yeah. And yeah, so that's the only thing I would say is transfers are a little sus. I don't really rate them. But at the same time, he bought Elise last year. Was that his signing? No, don't know. But it don't matter. Yeah, you're here to coach the players. You're not a manager. You coach. You coach the players. We'll buy the players. Yeah, we'll buy your techie ballers. You just coach them. You don't need to, you know, you can have a say if you want, but we're going to pick the players as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the company man to next City manager. It's going to be great. Madness. Madness, Bray. Just try to see. Like, Haaland is absolutely fuming. Haaland is absolutely freaking fuming, pal. Yeah, eighth in the Champions League right now. Match day 3, Villarreal away. We're not doing all right, man. We're doing all right. It's not end of the world. We do need to win our next 2 games, though. If we draw against Villarreal, I don't want to hear no one saying it's a good point. Yeah, stop it. Yeah, don't be saying it. Yeah. Nah, I agree. But if we drop points against Villarreal, I don't want to hear no one say, "Oh, it's a great point, LB." No. Oh, it's a difficult place to play. No, we got to win. We got to win. Did they win tonight, by the way? Villarreal chat. What score was the Villarreal game? What score was the Villarreal game? Did they win on that? Oh, they drew 2-2, yeah. Who did they play? Juventus at home and they drew 2-2. Yeah, Juve at the same, are they? Juve not the same Juve that used to be back in the day, man. I don't think. I remember Juve back in the day, bro. Very good team. Then they cheated. Bro. Like, actually real cheating, though. Not like what we've been alleged to have done. Yeah, they actually legit cheated. Got kicked out of the league, mate. Yeah, some of you young'uns, man, might not remember it. But yeah, they got kicked out of the league because they were cheating. They were legit actually cheating, paying refs off on that. That's actually mad, isn't it? That's actually like, how that's crazy. Like, that's actual legit cheating. Crazy, bro. Right, boys, we're going to wrap it up there. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel as well if you're new. But the doping. I don't think the doping thing ever got proved. Gary Neville and Cole like to allege that they were doping. They might have been doping. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean? People cheat, don't they? You know what I'm saying? But they definitely paid the refs off. I think they were giving refs like Rolex watches and shit. That's mad, that, isn't it? They were giving. I swear down, they were giving ref Rolexes. Yeah, they got caught, man. They got caught. Anyway, boys, big up to you, man. I'll be back tomorrow with another live. Have I lost my sanity yet? No. I feel like I lost my sanity last year, if I'm being completely honest, in the 1-winning 14 period. That probably was when I lost the sanity. Yeah, I think I'm pretty I'm hardened to it now, which is not a good sign. But I'm hardened to it. Anyway, it's a great point. Anyway, next panel shot. I might message the boys tomorrow, man. See who's about tomorrow. I'll message the lads tomorrow. See what people are saying in it. Yeah, it's just is what it is, man. I ain't getting stressed, bro. But I kind of accepted that we're going to need another transfer window because we didn't do enough this summer. So I kind of accepted it. So I'm trying not to lose my shit too much and get too angry in that. Yeah, but next year, yeah, we're back on it again. It's just annoying because we're saying this in October. But then again, we said it last year in September when Rodri got his ACL. LB, you give heart attack commentary. My bad, bro. 1-winning 14 destroyed us. Never a pen. Can't sleep. Try to go sleep and he's just seeing that penalty for Nico G. Yeah, crazy, man. Yeah, he was a little bit sus, that referee today, man. I can't lie. He was a sus ref. Very, very weirdo. Who was he? I've never known. I don't recognize him. Is he never refed us before? I don't recognize the guy, to be honest. I can't say I recognize him. Anyways, big up to you guys, man. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel. And we'll catch you tomorrow, man. Big up. See you later.